The final algorithm we're going to try is a linear support vector machine. This has been shown to work really well with text data, so let's see how well it can classify our simple sentiment dataset. The first thing we need to do is obviously import the packages we need for this. So from sklearn.linearmodel, we're going to be importing the SGD classifier. There are a few packages that can run this algorithm, but this is the one we're going to use for this lesson. So if you are looking through other documentation and other tutorials, you might see them use a different function, but what's going on is basically the same under the hood. We then want to create our model and fit it to our training data. So we create our SVM and then use the SGD classifier function. This function can be used to run a few different arguments. However, the default arguments will give us the linear support vector machine that we want. Feel free to check out the documentation on this function for more information. We then use .fit and fit the model to our X training dataset and our Y training dataset. We then create our predictions and we'll put these into ypred svm. We then use svm.predict on our X-test dataset. Let's now calculate the accuracy score and see if we've improved from other models that we've used previously in these lessons. We're getting an accuracy score of 0.5, which is an improvement on previous models we've used, but honestly this result still isn't that great, so we might need to go back and think about our data and cleaning this up, maybe adding some more data in there to try and improve that accuracy score. However, this is just what happens in machine learning projects. You don't always get the best outcome first try. You do need to run the models, see what they look like, and then perhaps go back to your data, go back to your problem, and think about any changes you need to make more upstream in your workflow in order to increase that accuracy. In our next lessons, we'll be covering a full practical example where we'll come back to these algorithms again and try them out on a different dataset.